Taurus, welcome to my channel. Welcome to a new reading. Resolving the current conflict. A reading for the Taurus Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anyone who is drawn to this reading. If you're drawn to the title, you obviously have something to resolve. And we're going to have a look what we can find out for you, Taurus. It is a general reading, it's timeless. Whenever it finds you, there will be a message here somewhere. Something that resonates. Take from it what you need when you need it, Taurus. Okay, we have 6 tarot cards to look at, 4 oracles. Let's see if we can get some advice, guidance, messages. Okay, here are the tarot cards. You see the images, the colors, the vibrations. Maybe get your own inspiration during this reading, which could be very useful, of course. So Taurus, we're starting you off with the Chariot. Being in control, finding your feet, going in the right direction, making things move for yourself, by yourself. There's impetus, there is potential, there's power, there's tenacity, adaptability, strength, moving forward, not lingering in the past. Feeling stable, feeling secure, feeling protected, connected to the divine, knowing your path, knowing who you are, knowing what you want, knowing what you don't want. So that's a good start to the reading. We have the 3 of Pentacles here. You're trying to build something new with your finances. You're trying to increase your finances. You're making this material growth, effort, abundance, prosperity, financial stability, security. You want to manage your resources better. And you want to get a grip on the financial situation. Bringing balance and harmony into your material life. And we have the 5 of Cups. So here is where the conflict lies, the current conflict. You may want to walk away from this emotionally challenging, daunting, difficult, disheartening, and demanding situation. Whether that pertains to a situation of yours that you find yourself in or a relationship that you find yourself in, there is the opportunity to walk away, make a clean break, leave it all behind, because you're not thinking that this situation or this relationship can be saved, and there's too much stress. There is too much difference, too much disagreement, disharmony, there's too much conflict, contradiction, and stress, yeah. So, the Page of Wands, the Messenger is bringing you extra message. What do you want? You can analyze the situation. It's from the soul level. You get a good overview of what you need to do, how you're going to walk away, when you're going to do it, how you're going to deal with the feeling of disappointment and failure, maybe heartache and missed opportunities. That's all going to be part of the situation. dealing with the fallout. But you're prepared, you're strong, you are focused, you're organized, you're methodical, and you're feeling good about this. This is something that you need to do moving forward. It's giving you extra strength. 8 of Wands, things are going to happen fast. Once you made up your mind, you walk away, then things will start rolling, the opportunities will appear, the options, the possibilities and the potential to make a break with the past and to go for the new future with all the strengths and all the optimism that you can muster. Also all the self-confidence, the self-belief, the self-esteem and the self-control. You have the 9 of Cups. Yeah, you're near the end of the romantic cycle here, the emotional cycle. Releasing the emotional burdens. It's just around the corner. This is what you're aiming for, this is what you're heading towards, processing, integrating, coming to terms with the changes, and then finding the inner harmony, the balance, the stability, the contentment, the serenity and the inner peace and the calmness in this time of emotional upheaval. Breaking down your constructs, embrace new opportunities. Yes, you certainly are embracing your new opportunities, breaking down the constructs. That is all about it's part of your shadow work. It's about preconceived ideas, bias, prejudice, fixed opinions, old constructs, concepts, conditioning, old habits, obsessions, addictions maybe, limiting beliefs. You need to break through the old pattern barrier. You have the strength of a bear. You are connected to the divine here. Divine is watching. Your heart is strong. You feel you're on the right path. You are making the appropriate changes in your life. From the Crystal Angel Oracle, we have the Rose Quartz. Love, life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. That is a very nice message here. So whether you take the opportunity for this romantic new love, you may have walked away from one before, but you may want to wait a little bit. You may want there to be a little bit of distance before you start a new romantic connection, or you may have already gone through, working through, and you are ready for new love. The rose quartz is an excellent stone for the heart healing, emotional strengthening, and emotional balance. We have the feather, lightness, messages, spiritual connection. So your angels, your guides, your guardians, your ancestors all have your back, Taurus. You can connect to them at any time. You can receive advice, you can receive encouragement, you can receive knowledge and wisdom from the angels with your spiritual connection. Now your card from the Shadow Work Oracle is projection. Seek the truth within before pointing fingers. Blame, deflection, accusation. Perhaps this is something you have been putting on the back burner. Looking at yourself, looking at these attributes. What are you projecting onto other people? But The answer lies within. So, and healing the old wounds, facing the inner fears and the insecurities is all part of growing, it's all part of moving forward, it's all part of welcoming a new cycle of life. If that is what you want, you are well on your way to a new era. So, before you put the blame onto others, have a look within. See what you can recognize as your own shortcomings, your own failings. You are human after all. We all have our shortcomings. We all have our limitations. We all have our failings. And perhaps we don't look at them often enough. And that can get us into some very uncomfortable pickles in real life. So to attain that harmony, that balance, stability, contentment, serenity, inner peace and calm, there is a little bit of shadow work to be done. Perhaps before you start the new relationship, analyze and dissect the previous one and see what you have learned from it, because you do not want to make the same mistakes again. You need to embrace the new opportunities. The old patterns, as I said, the old constructs do not serve you anymore. You're breaking through the old patterns. And it is a new era, it is a new dawn, it is a new day. For you, Taurus, thank you so much for watching this reading. It has been a pleasure reading for you, and I will see you next time. Until then, take very good care.